How to deal with stress. The world today is materialistic. There is constant demand for facilities, position, power, and constant pressure of achieving the upper hand in situations at workplace and at home. In today's time, we have lots of demands, frustrations, hassles, deadlines, and all these lead to stress. Life is no longer simple like it used to be in olden times. In modern times, stress has become a way of life, and hardly will you come across a person who is not under stress, though the degree may vary. Small doses of stress help you to perform better. Large amount of stress they damage our body. Stress motivates you to do your best. Excessive stress, your mind and body pays the price. Even the children are stressed due to reduced playtime, parents' over expectations, peer pressure, confusing value system of modern times. Adults are stressed due to constant demands of children, spouse, boss, frustrations of not achieving the desired objectives, inability to meet the deadlines, unpredictable hassles in life one is likely to encounter. Occasional challenges like challenging projects, difficulties with children's, coping with arguments, difficulties at work and school. One can handle. These types of stresses due to occasional challenges are normal and can actually be strengthening. Aim is not to avoid all stressful events but to develop the ability to relax during day-to-day activities and during normal challenging occasions. Develop an ability to deal with them with patience by analyzing the root cause of their occurrence and then arriving at the solutions. Persons who are recovering from an illness should attempt to keep challenging situations to a minimum, but even they need not necessarily avoid them totally unless they are extremely weak. Life completely devoid of stressful events, no charm, laziness, no progress, stagnation. If you frequently find yourself feeling worn out and easily provoked, get alarmed. Prepare yourself to take action to bring your nervous system back into balance before things go out of control. How to protect yourself from stress? Learn to recognize the signs and symptoms of stress. Take steps to reduce its harmful effects. What do we mean by stress? A normal physical response to events that make you feel threatened or upset your balance in some way. For example, somebody trying to hit you by throwing a stone, you duck and move out of stone's path. What do you mean by stress response? When you sense danger, whether it is real or imagined, the body defenses kick into right gear in a rapid automatic process. This emergency action of the body is the flight or fight or flight reaction or the stress response. Stress has three stages. The first stage, fight or flight stage, stress resistance stage, stress exhaustion stage. The body's stress response. You realize you're going to encounter a threat. You are driving a car and you suddenly get caught up in a situation where a truck coming from the opposite side is about to hit your car. Your nervous system responds, releases a flood of stress hormones prepare the body for emergency action. Heart beats faster, muscles tighten, blood pressure increases, breath rate becomes faster, senses become sharper. These physical changes increase your strength and stamina, decrease reaction time to the situation, and increase your focus level. Prepare you to either fight or flee from the danger. Here's a flow chart showing the various steps through which a stressful situation puts the body in fight or flight mode. That is how the body moves in the fight or flight mode. The next stage is the stress resistance stage, that is after fight or flight mode. Threat is over. The body is still ready and alert. Extra hormones are released to speed up the tissue repair, which may have been damaged in fight or flight mode. The last stage is the stress exhaustion stage. Stress effects on the body turn harmful, as shown in the flow diagram. Overdose of hormones causes the damage. Stress level increases, and this causes the side effects like depression, anxiety, and it may become the cause for mental illness, family breakdown. This is the this stage. These stages occur on their own, though the intensity may vary depending upon our coping capabilities. Some common signs and symptoms of excess stress: walking aimlessly, significant need for outside stimulations to feel good, regular tiredness, being emotionally on edge, feeling the weight of the world, frequent tensions in the body, regularly thinking and worrying about the past or future, eating or working in a rushed way. Some regular techniques to keep stress under check: yoga, music, dancing, meditation, tai chi, bioenergetics classes, and breathing routine. Why is it important gradually to move towards a daily life which is stress free? Prevent, because it prevents premature aging, promotes health and vitality, and cures or prevents diseases. Powerful and healing practices taken occasionally to keep stress under check. Holistic healing: add something beautiful to your life on a daily basis. Avoid holding in feelings. Wear comfortable clothes. If you notice your mind racing about the past or future, take a minute to breathe deeply. During the day, remember to notice tension in your body. If possible, note simple things such as weather, scenery. Breathe deeply. Take breaks during the work days. Take a short break after meals. Walk, work, and eat at relaxed pace. Enjoyable activities. How to cope with stress due to financial difficulties: plan your goals and make wise career decisions. Share your problems. Have a positive attitude and be patient in financial matters. Every action counts, so take every step measuring the pros and cons. Have faith in yourself. Have faith and search for opportunities with a cool head. How to deal with tasks and time related constraints: fix your priorities, practice yogic exercises, meditation, be organized, split your task in small parts, and set your goals to complete each part. Job related problems: job burnout, job stress, overwork. At some point in your career, you will experience burnout regardless of how much you like your job. There'll come a time when you just don't feel like doing it anymore. Find out what causes burnout, the symptoms and results, and some ways to fix it. Do you feel consumed by work? You are not alone. According to a study, almost one third of employees often or very often feel overworked. If you are among them, find out what you can do about it. Causes of job related problems, of which cause stress: bad bosses, bullying, difficult co workers, email, internet, employee rights, government agencies, office psychology, report surveys, salary and compensation, harassment and discrimination, office politics, problem employees, career management, self assessment. How to deal with job related constraint: Workplace is a varied combination of people. Occasional conflicts cannot be ruled out. Your power of handling conflict in the workplace definitely has an enormous impact on how you are viewed as an employee. It can affect your entire career and it can say a lot about your character. Take some time to learn the basics of dispute resolution and follow these steps. Always be respectful. No matter what the other party throws at you, remember that you are in the workplace. Remain a calm, cool professional. Be assertive, but stay polite and professional. Handle conflict with an attitude showing that you sincerely want to improve. Avoid complaining, confrontation, and negativity. Be solution oriented. When you are addressing a conflict, as you state the problem and your frustration with it, always state the solution also. Analyze the cause of the situation and try to find things you can do to improve it. Your message of aiming to resolve given by your attitude will invite others to communicate more openly. Show willingness to negotiate, be ready to compromise, and let the other person know this. Before you approach the conversation, be firm and confident in your stand and know what exactly you are willing to negotiate on and what you feel strongly should not be compromised. Be flexible. Try to find a way to come to a conclusion that satisfies both the parties. Ask a neutral third party to mediate. If you feel you aren't able to resolve the conflict by speaking directly with the person you are having the conflict, then feel free to invite the neutral third party. At times, mediators can help facilitate a balanced conversation and a resolution that both parties find acceptable. Even if no solution is reached, at least both parties are satisfied that they have been heard. Be willing to back down. Don't let your ego overpower you. You don't want to lose a person you care about over something that, in the grand scheme of things, is not very important and can be easily ignored. The cause of conflict may be too inconspicuous as compared to the relation. Time to ponder over what is important in the conflict. Don't carry things too far just because you want to be proved right. Reevaluate your stance because if you don't, your relationship will move to a point of no return. Back out if you respect the person and value your relationship. Why is stress called a plexi killer? Stress usually goes unnoticed, and other secondary causes which had been probably induced, sustained, and aggravated by stress, like heart attack, blood pressure, or even cancer, takes the blame for the person's illness and eventual death. If you are suffering from the following, take charge. The silent killer, stress, is knocking at your door. Palpitation, restlessness, increased breathing, constipation, headache, anxiety, diarrhea, difficulty, dyspepsia, anger, guilt feeling, hesitation, sweating, tremors, moist palms, uneasiness, tightening of muscles, frequent urination, hyperacidity, weakness, burnt out feeling, depression, irritability, loss of confidence, and indecision are some of them. To reduce stress in life, be organized, fix your priorities, work diligently, but remember there is life beyond work. Never kill the child in you. Childlike enthusiasm helps you to relax, be positive in life, set goals in life, and work towards completing them with full dedication. Be a good planner, have faith in you, practice yoga, breathing exercises, learn not to brood over the past and worry about the future, recognize symptoms of stress and try to control them. Thank you.